Hey everyone, just wanted to record a quick intro to let you know what you're about to see. This is my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West from beginning to end, and the beginning was recorded live on my Twitch channel. You can find the link in the description, by the way. What that means is for the first 9 or 10 hours, you're going to hear me talking to chat, but hopefully never over dialogue. I never try to do that. You're also going to see me responding to alerts, and you might see some alerts on my overlay. That's only for the beginning of this playthrough. Once we get past about the first 9 or 10 hours, like I said, you're going to see all that stuff go away because I'm recording the rest of this playthrough solely for YouTube for this Let's Play. I really hope you enjoy this. I hope that you enjoy my playthrough as much as I am, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. Thanks for watching. Let's get back into the game. Seriously. I only have, 90 steps to take or something like that, but I kind of want to slow walk it with how beautiful this is. Alright, should probably move a little bit faster.
Mother, look at that. Okay, let's...
Oh, sorry, Varl.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Carja.
I'm not Carja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Carja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Carja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
Ooh.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Don't point things at my face, bud.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Carja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Taken away? What? That's terrible, Chris. Sorry, man.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
That is me.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Carja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Carja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see,
Well, don't tell him.
tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help. But I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Interesting approach. Alright. What's up, Seymour? It's good to see you, dude.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
I dig it. All right, you and the Tanakh.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Desperate measures. You can interrupt him. You can tell him you don't want to hear the end of the story.
When you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom.
Makes
The
sense.
other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
I am digging this voice actor. I like him a lot.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You can keep interrupting him. That's a really funny, way to do that. You can get halfway through the story and be like, I've heard enough.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
The dialogue is constantly surprising.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
And more of the story.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Definitely
Yeah.
sounds like it.
The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Okay, let's talk to him about going
Are
home.
you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
Sounds like a very good
Tenakth
idea.
don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
All right.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you.
Then do it.
The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest.
I think we should talk to him.
Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Hey!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it.
Dang it!
Wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Do I have to watch the embassy? Yes, I do.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Oh no. What's about to happen?
Marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh. Well. Her threats apparently have a lot of teeth. And look like dinosaurs.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Dang it.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Well. This isn't going fantastically so far, as embassies go.
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Kaja! Run them down!
I'm definitely starting to not like her. It's all the murdering.
Not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
Uh-oh.
Open the gates!
Aww. Aww.
Kaja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Oh! Oh, what's he gonna do?
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now. Hey!
Can Varl
Come
not
down
see?
and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
So...
Get ready!
almost everyone just died. Alright, I hope I'm ready.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
I think they know where I am. My question is, will this work? Yeah, it will. Ah.
We'll have to get through them!
Okay. I pulled somebody.
Battle worth inking.
Oh, right in front.
Vengeance for Pasha!
Oh no! Fire!
Concentrate your fire!
Is that a good guy? Where are all these arrows going? Wait, can I ride that? Or is that thing just gonna attack me? Hi.
They need help!
We're still in this fight.
Should probably heal. Hope everybody's enjoying being knocked off their little vehicles.
You'll pay for that!
Oh! Ow! Surprise! Nope, nope, nope. Grab that. Not what I meant to do.
Pin her down!
Hopefully you've very much enjoyed being knocked off of all of your little mounts. No! Everybody's dying.
Just you and me now, Vo.
We've survived worse.
Ow! Got my face.
Down it goes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can't see. That's a wall. Oh, there's a lot going on.
Gotcha now.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Alright, keep going, keep going. Gotta craft. Crafting on the fly. Oh. That thing's basically down, so I gotta take that down. Woo! Oh! Ow! Aw, missed. Missed. Missed! Got him. Woo!
Would a shock attack hurt it? Take this ammo. Fill her with arrows. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, just chilling. Woo! Come on, bud.
I'll get her from range! Target hit!
Aw, this... Alright. Do some acid arrows.
I've got this one! Aloy, get some ammo!
Probably should craft some more of these. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come here. Ow! What the heck was that? Got him. Got him. Woo! That was hectic.
Enough!
Oh, is there more?
You! Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Well, good thing I used all my heals.
Grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Well, you're about to die, bud. Oh, hello. Varl. He should have dodged. Oh, so he's got a shield, does he?
You're next, girl.
Hey, can I grab some
Never
help?
see a shield like that. Better scan it.
Oh, that's rude. That's rude.
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Give it up! Gotta get through that shield.
Woo! What the heck was that?
To break his guard. There! Now's my chance! You're not stopping me!
Don't mind me, sir.
His shield regenerated!
Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Gotta take down that shield!
Woo! Sir?
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable! I'm gonna break that shield!
Oh, he thought he wanted the business. Oh no. He thought he wanted the business until he just got so much.
That shield's not gonna save you!
Probably get some more health. Oh, there's a lot of health over here. There's a lot of health over here. Aww. Aww. Oh my goodness. It's challenging. Whew.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
Whew.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today.
Thanks.
Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
That was a really cool fight. Hey, Umbrasa. Hey, Draven.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend.
Hey, Otis.
For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Whew, that was fun.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
That was that dude's response?
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Seems I've unlocked a glider.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land.
It's no man's sky.
It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Good question. Wow, there is a lot of things you can tell me, apparently.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Very true point. Alright, we got just a little bit more dialogue, and then I'll catch up with chat here. A lot more dialogue, apparently.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Makes sense.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd
Feel
think
like I'm
that'd
gonna
make them
help
open
them.
to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
I feel like he's setting me up with stuff that I'm gonna help these different like tribes with.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Makes sense.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Carja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
And time to go.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
That's a lot of people.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Same. Same indeed. Okay, well, that was intense. Did not expect all of that to happen, but that seems like a good point to take a little bit of a break. So we'll pause it there and pick it up soon.